Today is Monday, December the 18th, and we're looking at German Index DAX, and we're diving straight in to look at what Ichimoku Kinko Hyo is doing and what we can read from it. We're currently looking at the month chart, and we can see that the price currently is on a high. In fact, it's reached this level here, which was the high 17,005. That was an all-time high. There are still 11 trading days going for this candle, so we can't read too much into this candle because it's still forming. So this is the month chart. We can see that we've got a very green and thick cloud just here. We've got Tenkan Sen pointing up quite steeply, and Tenkan Sen is set north of Kijun Sen. Kijun Sen, interestingly enough, is also pointing upwards, which is a bullish sign, and Chiku span is set above price as well. So everything looks really quite bullish at the moment. And I would say that the momentum is high, or the reason why I'm saying that is that this Tenkan Sen line is so steep. So then also taking into account the steepness of Kijun Sen here, this is very, very bullish. So at the moment, would you go short? Not on the back of the month chart. So now let's look at the week chart. The reason why I like to look at the different time frames is that we get a different perspective. So for example, this week chart, we can see that in the last week, we have had a bit of a bearish candle, which was this one just here. Quite a bearish candle. And I expect that there's some correction going on here. Now, as you can see, this last candle, that is today's candle really, but it's a week candle, so that's still got 4.5 days to go. So again, we can't read too much into that. Because of the steep rise here, that we are going to get a bit of a correction. Now, the question is, where does it correct to? Will it correct to about this level, which is the weekly Tenkan Sen and Kijun Sen level, as well as the Tenkan Sen level on the month chart. So this is the first line of support in my opinion, and it will then be interesting to see what it's going to do. So price may come down to this level. It may provide support and then go back up. Or what you could see is that this support level here is going to break. So then it would look something like this, possibly back up a bit and break through there. Now, the next support level is set at the monthly Kijun Sen, which is just here. Now, that's quite a bearish view. Not necessarily my view. I think if you're in a short at the moment, the best level that I can see at the moment to expect is set at the 15,795. What could also happen is that we're going to get a bit lower, potentially to here, but I expect that DAX will then shoot up towards the 18,000. That's based on the week chart right now. So let's look at the day chart as well. So what we can see is that today's candle, which isn't finished yet, it's still got 6 hours and a quarter to go. But what we can see is that if this candle stays in this shape roughly, that would mean that Tenkan Sen is broken, which would be the first indication of a change in the market. Now, where would it then go? Well, if it does continue to go down, then I expect that we can see it go down round about this level, which is where Kijun Sen is set at the moment. It's also likely to just carry on and go back to this month and week Tenkan Sen level. And that is probably really quite a strong support line, as is this. That's your first support line. This is your second support line. Now, if that were not to hold, then I expect that we could see price to go down as far as that level there, which is at about 15,300 or so. So what do I expect to happen? Well, before I say much more on that based on the day chart, is let's just look at the RSI. Now what we can see is that the RSI had a higher high. We've now got a lower RSI, a lower high. And let's just compare where that line is set. So when I look at the RSI and I look at this point and this point, which is roughly the same level, we can see that the one is based on this level here, and this point here is based on this candle so far. You could interpret this as there being hidden bullish divergence. And let me just show you that. So what we can see here is that we've got a lower high in the RSI. But when I draw the trend line here from this same level, we see that we've got a much higher price here. So to me, that would be textbook hidden bullish divergence. So that could indicate that we might get a bit of a correction here, and it might not even go down as far as where Kijun-sen is set, because as I said, it is a very bullish trend at the moment. So to recap, I think that we've got a bit of a bearish signal just here with today's candle set below Tenkan-sen. We've still got a green cloud, quite a big and fat green cloud. We've still got Tenkan-sen set above Kijun-sen, and we've got Chikou-span also set north of price. So these are still very bullish signals. We've also identified that we've got hidden bullish divergence. That means that we've got a lower high in the RSI, yet we've got a higher price compared to the price just here. So that's hidden bullish divergence. So there's a bit of a correction going on. That may come down as far as this. This is support line number 1. This is support line number 2. And this is support line number 3 just here. So it may come down to the first support line and then go back up. If it does, it could quite easily actually go towards the 18,000. So that's my take on the matter. I hope you enjoyed this analysis, and if you do, please click the like button, and if you don't subscribe to my channel already, please do so now. In my course, my Ichimoku Kinko Hyo course, I am making a coupon available for 25% off the course price. Now, obviously, you're going to have perhaps a little bit of time to look into Ichimoku Kinko Hyo a little bit further over the Christmas period. So take advantage of my coupon, and I will see you next time. Thank you for watching.